National sprinter Shanti Pereira keeps getting better and better. She is now the first Singapore woman to clock under 23 seconds in the 200 metres event. The 26-year-old logged this at the Australian Open Track and Field Championships in Brisbane yesterday. In fact, it was a stellar showing for the Olympic athlete over the weekend, breaking 3 national marks in as many days. I spoke to Shanti earlier and I began by asking her about the significance of her accomplishment.
I didn't think I had it in me to do it yesterday, just because I just felt the tiredness from racing the past few days and the whole month. But I just went in with the same mindset that I had for all my previous races, and yeah, it was honestly amazing.
Shanti, let's talk a little bit about that mindset you just mentioned, because you've spoken openly in the past about the pressures that athletes feel to meet the expectations of the public, of the sporting fraternity as well. You decided to make some changes over the past year or more involving your mindset to focus on the things that you can actually control. How far have those changes been fundamental to your current performance, do you think?
I think it's pretty much what drives my everyday life now, I think, now that I'm training full time, because there's so many things that I honestly can't control. I can't control how my competitors are doing. I can't control just simple things that happen every day, right? So yeah, I think it has made a very big change in my perspective and my mindset going into, my trainings and my races.
Yeah, I know that support has been vital to that as well. And one of your support pillars is your coach, of course, Luis Cunha. Now, he was equally surprised by the wins that you made and the times that you clocked. He said he was astounded, in fact, to see you running this fast and this early in the season. Tell us, ordinary human beings, Shanti, what it means to be peaking early and what changes to training might be made and why.
Well, I guess, yeah, it doesn't usually happen when you're peaking this early. And honestly, my coach and I, we know what our plan is going into the season. And the fact that I'm doing these fast times now is honestly just a really good sign for me. It means that, hopefully the rest of the season is going to look just as good. And yeah, we'll just see what happens.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about Sport Excellence, the scholarship program. How has that made any difference at all to your training and your performance?
Oh, I mean, it's given me the chance to just fully commit and train full time. So that's what I've been doing since January. And I mean, because ultimately being an athlete is a 24/7 thing, so it's important that we have the time to properly recover in between our very intense training sessions. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. And I've also gotten the opportunity to, be away and to compete and train, in Auckland as well as in Sydney and Brisbane. So yeah, all these, things contribute, overall to my performance.
Walk us through, Shanti, if you will, what it means to have an intense training session, because your immediate goal is going to be to claim a double gold at the upcoming SEA Games in Cambodia, right? So what are preparations going to look like for something like that?
I mean, it's a bit hard to describe exactly what an intense training session would look like.
I imagine it's going to be really hard.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's that in a nutshell, yeah, it can get really hard. And I mean, we have to be prepared to go, at a certain percentage of speed, like during our training sessions, especially on speed days. It's like I have to be going at my 100% most of my runs. So yeah, and to be able to do that it can get pretty intense.